Hi, knitting friends. I have some news to share. Well, it's a plan actually, but I'm doing this video because I thought what I want from this YouTube channel. As you might notice, until now, I don't follow the proper knitting podcast necessarily. So I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I feel like if I want to keep doing this, I need to be me. I need to share or create my content for you as I envision it to be me, you know. And time ago, I paid for a website domain, and I thought to transform it in a blog and to give more and more and more information on my blog and to share self-drafted projects with you. I'm not planning to aspire to a designer, job. I am not a designer. I don't think I have what I need to become this, at least not at this point of my life. But what I can do is to share what I will self-draft for me with lots of information and pictures and numbers and suggestions. So let me know if you are interested in something like this. For example, I am knitting an Easter cardigan, which it's not ready for Easter, but that's okay. I am enjoying the process. So you already know how much I wanted to change the Copenhagen cardigan by Petite Knit. And then I thought, you know what? That is already a pattern by itself. So instead of keep doing that pattern, maybe I should rethink all the project and to make my own, you know. And this is what I am doing now. And a few details. So I've started with a provisional cast on, and I only had the stitches for the back, for the sleeves, and just one stitch for each front. And from there, I started to increase, to work the raglan increases, but at the same time to increase on at the beginning of every row to create this, which will be not a V-neck, but a round neck. But a round neck that I dream to not sit high on my neck. This is my goal. And now I just separated the sleeves from the body. And now I'm thinking how to increase this. I will try to put it on me so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I put my project onto 2 needles because, yeah, I don't want to lose it. So let's see what I have done so far. I think it's not the best way to try this now when I don't have that much work on the body. But I will try to do this anyway. So, what is my goal with this cardigan? My goal is to have a very well fitted cardigan, if possible with zero negative ease, with a not deep yoke. I mean, I would love a fitted yoke because I know with wearing the depth will change at least with 1 centimeter. Yes. Now, what I have done, so as you can see, I lowered this. I didn't start like here. I lowered this because I don't want this to go up on my neck, as you can see. Now, it is fitted. I'm sorry I cannot show you. I will try to turn, but I don't know how much you will see. I have the right amount of stitches for my back. However, as you can see here, I'm working on this part that will go down over my bust. Now, I've decided to make some increases just to give a little bit of room here on the side of my bust. And once I work this part under my bust, until under my bust, I will try it, and then I will decide if I will keep the number of stitches or if I should decrease what I am increasing now. But yeah, that's a thing I cannot decide now because it's very hard to tell at this point with this project. Yes. And also I want more fitted sleeves. I don't want wider sleeves. About this yarn, it's one of my favorite yarn. And if you have never knitted before with Rømer which is a Norwegian wool, and if you have the chance to do it, please try it. It is absolutely wonderful. So this is the yarn. And this is the color 4076. And this comes in balls of 50 grams, and it has like 175 meters. Well, according to the meterage, it is supposed to be a sport weight yarn. However, this yarn behaves different depending on the number of needles you are using for this yarn. For my project, I use 3mm needles just because, sorry for disappearing. This is a project that is a total fail that I've made with the same yarn and with 3mm needles. And look at this fabric. It is a very dense fabric, but it's not rigid. You know, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It feels just perfect. And I've said, you know what, I want to use for this one also 3mm needles because I like the result of the fabric with this number of needles. But of course, you can work with 3.25. You can work this yarn with 3.5. I've even worked this with 3.75. So yeah, it blooms when washing. Yeah, coming back to my project, I God, I just want to make a cardigan that it will suit my body. As you can see, this is what I'm trying to figure out. At this point, if we are seeing um, this technically here doesn't need increases, but this is my chest area. So part of the fabric that I have here, it will go um, toward my bust, you know. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. How can I, you know, what techniques should I use to make it more proper according to my shape and measurements of the body. So yeah, I think it will be a very interesting process and project. Yes, I'm so excited. Is this will be a successful project? I have no idea. Really, I have absolutely no idea. But even if it will be a fail project, I think it will be such a learning journey for me, you know, and I'm sure I will see things with this project that I don't see normally when knitting something. I don't know if this makes sense. So yes, I am willing to spend time, money on this yarn, hours and hours of maybe frogging, coming back, doing this again, and so on. But if in the end I will have a garment to wear with all my heart and to feel wonderful wearing this, I think it's all worth it. My hair is a mess, but doesn't matter. Um, I've made short rows before splitting the sleeves, but I've started the short rows well when while I was already still have to do some raglan increases. Wish me luck. I really, really hope this will be a project, wonderful project that I can share with you. And maybe if you are, or if you are having approximately my measurements, you can make this too. And maybe, who knows, in time, maybe people can volunteer with the measurements and I can try to figure out how can I make this project to work for other bodies. This is my stomach. Yes, so let me know, what do you think about a blog where you can access and see everything in words and with video and with pictures detailed, so you can see every step. I think, I truly believe this is a type of content that suits me, because I cannot just knit, show it, say something about, oh, this is the yarn I've used, these are the needles, this is the pattern, this is the designer. I had to buy a little bit more, I had to use a little bit less than the pattern says. I am that type of knitter that feels the need to explain in detail the process. And again, I know this is not the everyone preference, but at the same time, I am very aware that I will never ever be able to bring, um, how do you say, not to bring, I will never be able to be liked by everybody or my content to be everybody's cup of tea. So I don't want to use my energy and creativity and the joy making these videos always stressing me, why is not everybody liking my content? Well, because there's no need of everybody liking this. There's no need of everybody agreeing with this. So, yeah, I would love, love, love to know, what do you think about it? Because your opinion, it is important for me, but at the same time, I want you to know that at the end of the day, it is my decision because it is my time that I invest here. So if I am doing this, it it needs to be worth it for me mentally and to bring me joy, you know. Other than that, I hope you have wonderful days with your family, your projects, and relaxing and doing whatever you love to do, or things that you didn't have time to do it maybe this month. And I will post more often videos with different projects I am working with. And of course, uh, I will wrap more in a knitting podcast. So I'm not giving up on making a knitting podcast, but I think for me it's more enjoyable like this, and I hope for you too will be enjoyable like this. So if you are on the same path with me, please let me know in the comments. If you are not, it's perfectly fine. You don't need to be on the same path with me if this is not what you want, need, or feel to do. So thank you, and I will see you in my next update. Bye bye.